Whoa.
Here we go.
Yeah, long time no chat, everyone.
Long time since I've seen you, Mia.
Yeah. Uh,
What's up, Deb? How are you?
Good, good.
Mia, how do you drink your coffee? Chelsea wants to know to make sure that you are well taken care of when you're up here.
I just go half and half, or cream, whatever you want to call it.
Jeez, did you hear?
No.
She said, "Oh, we love her."
I'm glad. I'm so excited. It'll be fun.
What are you guys doing?
I'm going up to Sacramento for the barbecue this weekend.
Excellent.
I'll be meeting Blaise and Chelsea in person for the first time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, never met.
I don't think I've met. No, I don't think I've met Mia, but I have met Ben plenty.
Well, you
Yeah.
met Ben at the academy.
Yeah, yeah.
No, does he know Chelsea?
And what was that?
Did Ben meet Chelsea when you
No, he did not.
Okay.
No.
And we got to get Chelsea to come to High Rocks too. That's the new goal.
Yeah, she's fringe, dude. She's fringe.
Gosh, Ben's all excited. He's like, heck yeah, I'm coming. After I was like, I told Blaise you were coming. Is that true? And he's like, oh, of course.
What's High Rock?
It's like a functional fitness competition that Blaise talked me into. So it's in May in Anaheim. So we're going up there. It's the weekend before we're coming to technically so we're going to Anaheim, then on
Right.
Wednesday we go to Delaware, then on Sunday we go to Virginia.
Right. So
Wow.
what's the competition? Like
So
just
it's like a combination of running and then you have different stations. So it's like a 1,000-meter run, and then you'll do like a skier, a sled push, sled pull, farmer's carries, all these different things. And then between every station, it's a 1,000-meter run. So I have the running down, but yeah.
It's like it's a race, it's a contest. Like
Yeah, it's like a race basically.
It is going to be brutal.
Yes.
How long does it take usually?
I think
It depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Like the average person to like, are we talking like a hour-long competition, 2-hour-long competition? Like it's like a.
I will be happy if I do it in under an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my goal. Under an hour and a half. If you
Yeah.
think about the running, it's like 5 miles. So even if
Yeah.
you're doing an 8-minute pace, it's like that's 40 minutes.
So
right
5
there.
miles worth of running plus all these other things in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some people that do it in under an hour and they're moving.
Wild.
Wow.
What'd you say, Chelsea? Yeah, I know. Chelsea got down an Instagram rabbit hole that had professionals on there. And yeah, there's people that professionally do these races too. It's kind of like CrossFit Games adjacent, you know.
Yeah. We're not like snatching anything overhead, which is nice.
Totally nice.
But
yeah,
I'm so sore. I made Ben come to one of my classes today. It was his first, or technically his third time lifting since like December.
Wow.
And he was like, I felt my quads lock up on the first set of front squats. It was a rough day since then. I was like, oh, buddy.
Oh, it's funny.
He was like, I was just praying my partner didn't want to go super heavy. I was like, yeah, I put you with a good one. He was not going to crush you. So he survived.
Thank God.
We'll see if he can walk tomorrow.
That's right. He'll be looking like Bambi walking around.
Yeah, he did like chest and back the other day, and he's like, I can't move my arms. He's like, I can't sleep because I'm so uncomfortable. I'm like, it's okay. It'll go away.
It will go. It will pass. It will pass.
I guess he concentrated so hard on the Ironman, he never did any lifting. He was just doing all the biking and swimming and running.
Yeah, he was like, he like originally had said he wanted to do some lifting, but then it was just so time consuming with the rest of it and like work. He was like, there's no way. Like for me, like working at a gym, it's like, okay, if I have downtime, like let's go pick some stuff up and put it down. But like for him, it's like he has to make a whole thing out of it.
He was pretty flat out trying to do everything.
Yeah.
He was still trying to get the helicopter, like he was brand new at San Diego. Like he had to do all the training and all the check rides and whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. probably not the best to do a race right when you move somewhere new and start new jobs, but you know, it's done now.
It is what it is.
Yeah. We have a friend
Whatever.
who's like, when are you doing a full? And we're like, buddy, he's like, we'll do it with you, him and his wife. And we're like, oh gosh, don't talk us into it quite yet.
Yeah. Do you guys have an appetite for it, do you think?
Yeah, we're like, if we did a half, might as well do a whole.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you gonna do a
wild.
half next, or you gonna do another hole?
I want to do another half,
Okay.
as like a training block and then go
I think
into
it
a
makes sense. Yeah, I
But
think
I've also never done a marathon, so I think I need to do that by itself before I decide to go, you know, bike and run before, or bike and swim before I do that.
Yeah, you probably, before you do a whole, you probably should do a marathon. And I would suggest do another half. Like, the first half was such a learning experience. I mean, there were things that obviously did not go well. You
Yeah,
think it went very well, but it was not perfect, obviously.
yeah,
The things that could have been done better. It's a look, I mean, as anytime you do something the first time. So I think another half would make sense. A marathon would make sense, and then try to do the whole.
and then do
So.
the whole. I've been looking at marathons. I haven't found like all the really good ones are in June. I'm like, I can't do a marathon right now. It's too soon. So I'll probably have to wait until like October. But I'll get it done. It's my goal. That
Yes.
is on my to-do list for the year. Finish unpacking my house at some point. That's on there too.
I can't wait to see your house.
Yeah, it's nice. The neighborhood is super nice, super quiet, minus the coyotes. That's it's been good.
The coyotes.
We had a
And
coyote in our
oh, no.
backyard.
Are you really?
Yeah, I was sitting right where I'm sitting right now, and the sliding glass door is right here, and I left it
Yeah.
open. It was like 6 a.m. and Kona was going in and out. And all of a sudden he was like passed out on the couch and he woke up and started like aggressively barking. I was like, buddy, no, it's fine. I turn around behind me. I was like, holy moly, there is a coyote in our backyard and my door is wide open
Wow.
right now. So I like ran over and shut it. But it got so freaked. It was smaller than Kona that I don't think it would have done anything to him, but I was just like freaked out that this thing was just in my backyard.
Your backyard's fenced in.
Mm-hmm. It jumped over the fence into our neighbor's backyard when it like ran
It's
away.
a pretty big fence you have.
Yeah, it could jump. It was crazy.
Okay,
That's
well,
pretty
most
bananas.
coyotes are gonna be smaller than Kona on the positive. Like, Kona's pretty darn big.
Yeah. So
Oh, wow.
it was, yeah. People said that they're in PB, but I just felt like we were so close to the beach that they wouldn't be here.
No way, dude. If I was a coyote, I'd be in PB also. That's the spot.
Yeah. Hit up all the local bars.
Well, I also wouldn't have jumped over your fence to get into your backyard when Kona's there.
Yeah. There's like nothing for him in here.
No. Except for a 100-pound dog that's bigger than, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would probably honestly like make friends with the coyote if he could, like run away with them.
Yes.
Become one
Yeah.
of them.
That's crazy.
Mia, do you know if anybody else said that they were going to be on today? I don't remember if I saw anybody.
No,
It's-
Mike normally joins, but he's not feeling well, so I don't think he'll make it. No one else said anything.
Well, cool.
Well,
Chelsea's here in spirit.
honestly, it's 9:40 at night for me.
Yeah, right. Dedication, baby.
But come on, it's my daughter-in-law.
That's right. You gotta show up. Gotta show up.
I kind of am obligated here.
Cool. Well, Mia, I'm gonna give you I don't know if you did a thing for today, but I'm gonna give you this anyway, just in case you did.
Okay. Yeah, I put together a little presentation. The whole like thing that I wanted to talk about is like, okay, you know, we just spent 30 days or technically 24 days, almost 30, just like building these habits and like making lifestyle changes. So like, where do we go from here? Kind of was like what my thought process was.
Cool. I dig it.
Let me get it pulled up if I could find, I think it's this one. Sweet. Let me go to. All right. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. All right. So like I kind of just alluded to, I just kind of wanted to like look back on the last 30 days and everything that we've accomplished and kind of think about where we want to go from here and little changes that we can make in order to keep us progressing towards our goals. So just to recap, by by the end of the 30 days, so, including the rest of this week and then the 2 days that we have next week, you guys will have completed 18 strength focused workouts. So that's going to include, the body weight workouts, any sort of conditioning type workouts, things like that. And then 8 mobility focused workouts. So those are going to be those Tuesday, Thursday workouts where we're working on getting stronger in those end ranges of motion, and really testing our flexibility. And I also wanted to caveat that with saying, like, this is just the 26 days that I specifically program for you guys. I know you guys are all out there on those mobility days, going for those extra walks or getting an extra run in, or maybe you reached out to me and you said, hey, I want to, do a little bit more stretching. So not only are you doing these 26 workouts, but you're doing so much more on top of that, in regards to just extra work that you're doing on your own or things that you've asked me for. And that in and of itself is just an incredible feat. And I want you guys just to kind of sit back and think about, wow, like, some of you, haven't worked out in a really long time, or you're just trying to start a new routine, like, and you guys were able to accomplish this just basically by signing up for this 30-day program and saying, hey, I want to go ahead and make these changes. And so I think that that's something that we should all celebrate. And what I wanted to do is just kind of talk about all these wins that we have here. So what I did is I just pulled some screenshots from, the group chat that we have, things that people were celebrating, wins that you posted about on those weekly check-ins, everything like that. Like, these are incredible wins. And whether you think that, your win was big or small, I still encourage you to celebrate each and every one of them. At the end of the day, you're going to be your biggest cheerleader. And because I'm not physically there with you guys every day, watching you work out or understanding what you're going through, like, if you don't communicate it with me, then I can't be there to celebrate it with you. So I encourage you, to like write in the group chat and say, hey, I did X, Y, and Z, or like post it on Instagram. Like, you need to be your biggest cheerleader. And I just want to help you guys get there at the end of the day and cheer you on from my sideline. Cause at the end of the day, this is all you. Like, I give you a program, but you guys are the ones that are out there facilitating it, pushing yourselves every single day. So kudos to you. Really, really proud of what you guys have been able to do over the last 30 days, and really excited about kind of what's to come, and how we can continue to build on some of these habits that we've built out over the last couple of days or couple of weeks. And so just kind of our next step is, where do we go from here? And that's going to be the importance of continuity. So continuing to progress on the things that the habits that we built. So I'm sure you've heard the saying that it takes 21 days to form a habit. And I know, like, just from conversations that I've had with you guys, in my own personal experience, you may be sitting here being like, okay, well, it's been 30 days, right? But it doesn't yet feel habitual for me to wake up every morning, put on my sneakers and go work out, or to try and eat a little bit healthier each and every day. And that's okay. And that's because that 21-day estimate isn't necessarily true. And so I don't want you to get discouraged if you're in this boat where you feel like, okay, it's still not habitual yet for me to do these things. I'm still kind of having to force myself day in and day out to make these changes. And that's okay, because that timeline of creating a habit is going to be different from everyone. But if you stay consistent with the process, you'll eventually will find that it does become habitual. So don't get discouraged. Continue showing up for yourself each and every day. And I'm sure that you guys are going to continue to see leaps and bounds within your fitness journey. And so fitness and overall well-being is going to be a journey. Like, it has many peaks and valleys. And consistency is going to be that key to maintaining and improving those results. So on the next few slides, I wanted to talk about some strategies that we can take to ensure that we keep progressing along this journey and that we're not hitting any sort of plateau or feeling like a lack of motivation. So the first one is going to be goal setting. So when you signed up for this program, we asked you what your goals were. And so I kind of want you to sit back and say, okay, it's been 30 days. Does that goal still apply? Have I achieved that goal? Or am I, like, maybe that goal isn't actually applicable anymore, and decide that I want to go after a new goal. So I know, for example, for me, like we were just talking about it, the Ironman, that was a huge goal of mine. I spent months training for it, and then it was done. It's like, okay, well, what am I going to do now? I can't just sit here and say, okay, I achieved my goal. Like, I'm not going to do anything ever again. No, like, now it's like, okay, I decided that my next goal is to compete in this high rocks competition. And so now spending time working towards that goal, and having something on the horizon, that's going to keep me motivated and wanting to show up day in and day out. And at the bottom here, I also wanted to include this graphic about SMART. So SMART is essentially an acronym. We want to make sure that we're setting SMART goals. So what is a SMART goal? It's going to be specific. So it's going to be clear and have a specific target in mind. Measurable. So think about it like, If you're saying, okay, I want to lose weight, okay, well, what's your goal weight? Something like that. So that way we have something that we can actually work towards, that we can measure against. Attainable, confirm that your goals are actually something that you can achieve. So let's say, you say, I want to lose, I don't know, 50 pounds in a week. Like that's not going to be an attainable goal. So making sure that we're setting things that we can actually achieve. So that way we're not getting discouraged if we're not actually achieving our goals because we have an unrealistic timeline. They have to be relevant. So, coming up with something that may just be out of the blue, that might not be the best goal. It has to be something that's relevant to you and what you're actually looking to accomplish, and time-based. So making sure that we have a deadline for when we want to achieve that goal. So that way we're not constantly, pushing that goal back further on the horizon, making sure that we're consistently working towards it since we have a deadline that we want to meet that goal by. So now that we've decided what our goal is, whether that's we're sticking with the same goal we had when we signed up for the program, or we've decided what our new goal is going to be, I challenge you to make small manageable changes to actually achieve that goal. So thinking about 1 or 2 areas in which we can make improvements to help us achieve this goal. So we talked about it on our nutrition webinar, thinking about things that we can add to our diet instead of taking away. So adding more green vegetables, or making sure that we're getting, 20 grams of a lean protein source in each meal. These are going to be little areas in which we can make change that'll help us break down that goal into manageable daily actions so it doesn't seem so enormous and so unachievable at the end of the day. I want you to also track your progress. So there's multiple ways that we can do it. Progress pictures are a great way. We have had some people include those, whether you want to share them with me or you just want to keep them for your own personal repository. Like I encourage you to take progress pictures so then you can see physical changes, weigh-ins if that's something that you're looking for, if you want to see a specific number on that scale, how clothes are fitting. But most importantly, I want you to think about how you're feeling and kind of track that, whether that's, just a daily check-in that you do with yourself. You wake up in the morning, you say, hey, you know what? I feel pretty good today. I feel like a 4 out of 5, or, just kind of doing a daily body scan saying, how am I feeling? Because maybe your goal isn't necessarily aesthetics based. Maybe you're just looking to eat a little bit healthier, so then you're improving your gut health or whatever it may be. Just kind of keeping track of each of these things, that's going to help ensure that you're continuing to progress, because you're able to see that this progress is actually happening. And at the end of the day too, just continuing to celebrate these achievements, so no matter how big or small they are. So I know Blaise included these pictures down here at the bottom for things not to do, but let's say you're in the gym and the lighting looks really good and you're like, oh, I just want to get a nice picture of my bicep pump or whatever it is. Encourage you to take that picture, celebrate your win, and make sure that you are your biggest cheerleader at the end of the day. And then also continuing to build a support system. So I think you guys have all dove into the support system that we have here within that beta program. And if you do decide to come work with us afterwards, there is the exact same thing that goes on, like a separate group chat of everyone, where we're basically talking about sharing wins, sharing recipe ideas, keeping everyone accountable. And so that's going to be a great way for you to make your journey more sustainable and enjoyable. So continuing to utilize that support system, surrounding yourselves with individuals who share a similar goal. So that could be, at the Blue Chip Club. If you decide to go to a gym, maybe having a workout buddy, that person's going to hold you accountable, making sure that you're showing up day in and day out. But that support system is going to be something that's really monumental in getting you to your end goal. And lastly, mindset and motivation. So like we said earlier, well-being is going to be a journey with many peaks and valleys, and setbacks are going to be normal. So for those of you who don't know, I was a math major, so I geek out over numbers. So I created this very simple chart over here. But think about it as, the numbers down here are going to correlate to the months of the year. So this would be January, February, and this is going to be, how you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 20, whatever it may be. So you can see here you're progressing upwards, but maybe, in April you have a little bit of a setback and you fall below back to that number where you started. But then, you come back in May, you continue to trend upwards, and then there's another setback here in July. But really what I want you to pay attention to is going to be this black line, which is going to be our trend line. So that's going to be, how we're doing overall over the course of the year. And as long as that trend line is positive, that's really all that matters. You might have setbacks here and there, but you can't let them derail you. Just making sure that we're getting right back on track and continuing to progress towards that goal. That's really what's going to be important at the end of the day. So just understand that setbacks are going to be normal. Things are going to happen. Life may happen. Maybe you're not getting in all your workouts because something comes up, but just making sure at the end of the day, you communicate that with your coach. let them know what's going on. And then when you feel ready, getting right back on track, you're going to continue to progress towards that goal. So don't worry about those minor setbacks. So if you do want to continue working with us, we would obviously love to have you. I don't want you guys to think, okay, it's day 24 of this program and Mia's already writing us off. Like, absolutely not. I have been so impressed with each and every one of you and the motivation and the commitment to this program. And I would love to continue working with you. And even if we don't continue working together, I still want to like stay in contact, and just be like a resource for you guys if you ever have questions or anything. But if you do want to continue working with us, I encourage you to schedule a call with Blaise and myself to talk about what we offer after these 30 days and how we can create a program that's going to be explicitly designed for you, your life, and your goals. So one thing I wanted to mention too was this program was kind of going to be just, not to say an out of the box program, but I didn't know a lot of you guys before we signed up. So just wanted to give you guys a program to at least help you jumpstart that journey. But what you'll get if we do continue working is like, we'll have a one-on-one conversation where we talk about explicitly what your goals are, how many days you want to train. If you're interested in nutrition, different ways in which we can tackle your nutrition to get you to whatever your said goal is. But it's going to be explicitly tailored to you. So I encourage you, just even if you're just on the fence and you just want to learn a little bit more about it, schedule that call. We'd love to chat with you. And like I said, like I didn't really know what to expect when we started this journey, but it has been like absolutely incredible for me. I've loved getting to know each and every one of you guys, and just seeing, the excitement when you guys share a win, or just like the little messages like, hey coach, like got it done. Like those are the things that make me happy at the end of the day. And that's what makes me want to keep showing up day in and day out for you guys. So kudos to you guys. You guys have made this an absolute pleasure to work with you guys over the last 30 days, and very, very excited for what's to come. And if you need anything, obviously don't hesitate to reach out. I'll always be here for you as a resource. So that was all I really had. If anyone has any questions, I'll pause here. I'll stop sharing my screen too. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we got Holly on too. I didn't even see that. I hid the participants when I was speaking.
That was great, Mia. I will look forward to working with you and Blaise going forward into May.
Nice. Thank you. Anyone else have any questions or anything that I can help answer, whether it be related to the presentation or completely separate of that? A little bug flying around my house. That's not good.
I don't have anything, Mia. Thank you for that. And then Holly's gonna be here this weekend with her four sons. And well, really it's 5 sons because her husband Jake is just a big kid at heart. So you guys will be able to hang out some on Sunday as well.
Nice. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Holly. I think maybe we can get like I don't know, we can get a little baseball tournament with your kids going, a little wiffle ball or something. I think she may be on mute, but that's okay. Oh, there she is.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I could not figure out how to unmute myself or start the video. I was flipping around and it was trying to give me backgrounds, and I was like, no. I just want to get on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. Gosh, I'm so bad at technology.
You're all good. I
yeah.
couldn't figure out to share my screen for like 3 weeks, so we're getting there.
Yeah, no, I struggle. But yes, we will all be there. We're excited.
Cool.
It's a lot. It's a lot when we all show up somewhere.
Mayhem. We live for the mayhem. We're stoked for it.
Yeah. They'll probably want to bring some kind of ball, baseball, something.
Perfect.
We've got plenty of the balls over here too.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, here, go ahead.
I was at the store and I called him and I was like, what do we need to entertain all these children? And he was like, we have lacrosse sticks. They could just beat the shit out of each other.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I can tell them great.
We have lacrosse sticks. We have we have knee hockey. We have whistling footballs. We have wiffle balls. We have baseball.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of sports.
I mean, that's perfect. Here, let me there.
Spike ball. We've got spike ball.
Yeah, that's all they do.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Oh,
Just Noah getting drilled. Look
And the
at Jake, Papa Jake.
Oh, that's funny.
Is he getting a nice leaf beard going on right now? Am I going to be able to see it tomorrow or
Actually,
Sunday?
there's not much of a, he doesn't have, yeah, he kind of, I don't know why you've been shaving, but he has been. Oh gosh, now I can't see all of you again. Oh dear. I give up. I like tried to flip
Ew.
the camera and now like you guys are all gone. Okay. Oh, nope, there you are. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. But yes, anything I mean, even if they don't have anything to play with, they find something to play amongst each other.
That's what I told her too. I was like, you could just put those like 3 kids just in the same like I don't know 10 by 10 little place, and they will figure something out. Like
Yeah,
it'll be
I
like
mean, it might look like wrestling or torturing each other, but they will find something to do.
yeah. I didn't have a doubt. I didn't have a doubt.
And sorry I'm late. I was like just cooking dinner. I could have actually been here for the whole call. But then I realized it was 6:45. But
We
how's
had
the
some
end?
banter at the beginning, so
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch.
cool. Well, I'm glad you're able to hop on, catch the end of it.
Yeah, and I'll look forward to meeting you guys or meeting you.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm excited. I was telling Blaze like I didn't even realize it was this weekend. I was like, oh shoot.
I know this week or this whole month has gone really fast.
It's flown by. It's crazy. It's like already summer, I feel like.
Yeah. One more month of school too, so I'm happy.
Oh wow. When do they get out?
They get out, I don't even think they go into June. I think it's the very end of May,
Okay.
which will be nice.
Nice. Right around like Memorial Day.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm gonna sign off because it is the East Coast here, and it's 10 o'clock and I'm tired. Um
Well, it's funny because it's 7 o'clock here and I'm tired. So
I'm kind of always tired. Yeah.
yeah.
so we have one more, is it next Wednesday or next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday on the 30th, right, Blaze? I think.
It
Yep.
is on the 30th. That is what I have.
Yep, next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday. Yep. Okay, so I'll see you all next Tuesday.
All right. Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy the chaos of your barbecue and all the kids, and I'll be jealous because I won't be there, but that's okay. Have fun. Bye.
You're right. You'll be there.
Bye.
Bye guys.
See you guys.